Hey everybody, it's Kirk Craig from Agape Development, and I am greeting you during this strangest of holy weeks of my life ever to have had. And I, like everybody else that is reaching out to God and praying and reading the scriptures and trying to connect and apply the scriptures to my life in this time, how shall we then live? Um, and so I was thinking about Palm Sunday. And Palm Sunday that we just had was the triumphal entry. That's what they called it in my tradition growing up. This time of victory. The Hebrew people were oppressed. They were captive to Rome. They were an occupied nation. And I think about all the things that they must have been celebrating at that time. There was this Messiah, the lineage of King David. And I'm thinking people were celebrating with such gusto because they thought, finally, this is it. Our expectations of new living are going to be met. We're going to overthrow this power, and so we're going to have our own way of doing things. We're going to get to rule ourselves, and it'll be leaders like us. Another thing I think people thought was, man, this is going to work out better financially for us. We're no longer paying all these taxes to Rome and to do all those things. And then they're thinking, and this is the king who heals. He comes and he heals people and they walk and all these things happen. And man, we're going to have the best healthcare program ever in the world. And so all these expectations are coming into that. And then over the course of that week of Holy Week, Jesus says these hard things to people in the temple. And he starts really making it clear to folks, I am not here to meet all of your political and economic and lucky rabbit's foot kind of expectations. He kept showing he was a different kind of Messiah than what we were expecting. It was still the Messiah that was predicted and prophesied, but not everything that we want and not something that we could control. And I think about that right now in my life, about all the things that I was thinking God's got me on this plan. He's doing all these things. This is how our finances are going to go. This is how health is going to go. This is how work is going to go. This is how the neighborhood ministry is going to go. And that is being changed. And I'm still following this Jesus. I'm still trying to. I'm being challenged to hold on to what I'm promised is not a certain set of financial outcomes, not a certain set of governmental, political outcomes, or health outcomes, or even work-life normal expectations. But Jesus promised he would be there. He would be with us. And what holds true from the start, from the beginning of Palm Sunday and triumphal entry through Holy Week, and even though there's crucifixion and death, burial, then there's resurrection on the other side. And he keeps his promises that he will be there for us. And through Jesus, and then now we have the Holy Spirit. He is with us. And so I'm trying to hold on to that and think about that aspect of Holy Week right now. Those expectations, much like the people of Israel who had their expectations dashed in one sense, but then lifted higher than we could possibly ever hope for, life after death and life with God forever. How much better that Messiah for us. I'm being challenged to hold on to that because it is tough. It's tough not to think, why is this all happening right now? And God, where are you in the midst of this? And he's here. And I'm trying to find him and commune with him and be with him here and now. And I hope you are finding him too, and knowing that in the midst of this, he doesn't promise to meet all of our expectations, but he does promise to be with us, and we have him. And that's what I'm holding on to right now. I hope you will too.